The home screen of a website or the loading screen of your mobile app will be the first impression for users, and you want to make sure that you get this right. Here's Udacity's homepage as of April 2015. A clear goal headlines the page, and there's plenty of white space around the headlines and the tagline to draw users into them. Home pages like this one should answer these questions. What is this? What is being offered? What can I do here? And how do I start? In Udacity's case, the how can I get started comes just below the fold with a description of the Nanodegree program. You want all of this information to be present, but you should also be careful not to overwhelm your users. You want users to have a clear understanding of what you offer, and then you can link to other pages for users to learn more about your product or services. Many companies put those links in the footer. Going back up to the top of the home page, we can see that from here, I could sign up for an account, or I could sign in if I'm an existing user. To learn more about how nanodegrees work in particular, I could click on one of these. Home pages are tricky in that they need to do a lot, but you want to be careful about adding more and more to the page, so sometimes you might have a landing page, like this one. Landing pages are for specific products that you want to show to your users. They allow you to focus on one particular product. Notice that here there's a clear call to action. I can get a sense about what this product is from the copy on the page, and also from this background image. Scrolling down, I can even get more details about the program. To learn more about designing home pages and landing pages, check out the articles that are linked in the instructor notes. At the very least, you need to strive for an informative page, and at the best, your homepage should be memorable. It's important to keep in mind that your homepage doesn't have to be static. It should be a work in progress. Here's another version of the Udacity homepage, and notice that it's changed slightly. We have different copy, and these images have been condensed together. Your homepage might also be dynamic in that you might be A/B testing certain features of it to see what drives users' actions. You might also just be trying to refine your value proposition for your users. And even before that homepage, this is what Udacity's homepage looked like once upon a time. As you can see, it's not as informative or clear at answering the questions, what is this? And what can I do here? At the end of the day, you want to make a fantastic first impression. It's really up to you to delight users so that way they come to know who you are and what you have to offer. Now it's your turn to do a little investigation of your own. I'd like you to find 3 home pages for relatively new companies and analyze them. You want to get a feel for what type of information and elements live on their home pages. For each of the home pages, you should ask yourself, what elements comprise the home page? What are the main calls to action? What does that homepage say about the company, its users, and the value proposition? And what are the most likely flows from the homepage to other places on the site? In other words, what could you do from the homepage? Finally, what are some of the similarities and differences you see across the homepages you looked at? Write a post that answers these questions and share it on the discussions. Once you're ready, check this box to continue.